Mr. Rue, you said in your evidence earlier that your job is to deliver government policy. Now,
absolutely, yes.
Can I assume, given that the now government is adopting the coalition's rollout, which is the multi-technology approach, fibre to the premises on demand, insofar as it accords with the rollout model, can I assume then that the government has abandoned its policy of delivering fibre to the premise to every premise in the country, with the exception of low population towns and regions?
Well, Sandra, what I'm tasked to do at the moment, and again, that's a question of policy you'd need to ask the government, but what I'm tasked to do is to deliver upon existing policies, which in this case is to build out what summates to 3.5 million fibre in the street. But it's more than that. It's about our fixed wireless plan. It's about delivering customer experience. It's about running a commercial business. So my job is not to comment upon policy per se, but just to simply tell you what work we're doing at the moment.
No, but your job as the CEO of the NBN Co is to deliver a network based on government policy. So it's a reasonable question for me to ask you whether the rollout accords now with the government policy. Can we now say definitively that we have seen a formal switch in policy from the now Labor government, which of course previously condemned the coalition's rollout model?
Again, Sandra, you're asking me a question on policy, which is not for me to comment on. I can simply tell you that what we are doing is apart from running a day-to-day business, of course, but is to continue to upgrade our network, our fixed wireless network, give people in the fibre to node areas the opportunity to buy fibre to the premise, and over time our copper network will be replaced by fibre. I'm sure about that. But Sandra, I can only tell you what our current work we're doing. I cannot comment upon government policy. It's not, or opposition policy. That is not for me. That is for the polity to do.
No, I appreciate that. But you've just given evidence that your job is to deliver a network based on government policy. So it's a reasonable question for me to ask you that this rollout now reflects this government's policy, which is the coalition's model.
Well, again, you're placing a political lens to that. I can only tell you that what we are doing is investing further in the upgrade of our network in both fibre to the node, in fibre to the curb, and in fixed wireless, and indeed the benefits that will flow through the satellite. But it's more but that's just talking about building out a network. We're also here, as I said, for to provide great service to customers for what they need for their lives, basically.